Morning students, this is class 12th maths lecture 11th of chapter 9th differential equations. Today we will discuss miscellaneous exercise questions. So question number 9 is find the particular solution of this differential equation given that y is equal to 1 when x is equal to 0. Now first of all calculate the value of dy by dx which you will get as equal to this. Now see, it is not given in the question which method is to apply. So you have to decide it by yourself. The easiest method we can apply is the variable separable method. So check if now this can be separated. That is the variables can be separated or not. So if I take this 1 plus y square on this side, then you can easily see that variables can be separated, right? So take 1 plus y square on this side and dx on this side. Now integrate both the sides as variable has been separated. Integral of this is tan inverse y. Now for this integral, let e raised to the power x as equal to t. Then after derivating both the sides, you will get e raised to the power x into dx equal to dt. Make the changes. In place of e raised to the power x into dx, dt upon 1 plus this is e raised to the power x square, therefore t square. Again integral of 1 upon 1 plus t square is tan inverse t, and t is nothing but e raised to the power x plus c. Now we have to find the value of c. This is given that when x is 0, y is equal to 1. So put it tan inverse 1 equal to minus tan inverse. Now see, e raised to the power 0 is again 1 plus c. Tan inverse 1 we know is pi by 4. So pi by 4, this will also be pi by 4. So you will get the value of c as pi by 2. So value of c will be pi by 2. Now in place of c, just put down pi by 2. This is the particular solution we want. Question number 11th is find the particular solution of the differential equation given when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. This is also given in the question. Now see, for this differential equation, keep this dx plus dy this side and take this x minus y on the right hand side. Now see, if I let this x minus y as equal to t, then after derivating both the sides, you will get dx minus dy equal to dt, which is here in the numerator, right? So we will integrate both the sides. This integral can be written as integral of dx plus integral of dy equal to, this will change into dt upon t. Now integral of 1 by t is log mod t and t is x minus y plus c. Integral of 1 with respect to dx will be x plus integral of 1 with respect to y is y. Now this is given when x is 0, y is minus 1. Put here. Now when x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. Put these values here. So you will get 0 minus 1 equal to, this will become log 1 plus c. Now log 1 is again 0, so c will be minus 1. In place of this c, just write down minus 1. This is the particular solution. Question number 13th is find the particular solution of this differential equation and when x is equal to pi by 2, y is equal to 0. So you can see this is the linear differential equation of the type dy by dx plus p into y equal to q, where p is this cot x and q is 4x into cosecant x. Now calculate the integrating factor. It will be e raised to the power integral of p with respect to x. So integral of cot x is log mod sin x. Now this will be equal to sin x. So y into sin x equal to integral of q, that is 4x into cosecant x into integrating factor. Now this cosecant x into secant x will be 1 and integral of 4x will be 2x square plus c. Now get the value of c from the additional information given. Put y equal to 0 here and in place of x pi by 2. Then you will get the value of c as minus pi square by 2. Now put this value of c in this general solution, then you'll get the particular solution y into sin x equal to 2x square minus pi square by 2. Question number 14 is find a particular solution of the differential equation this, and this is given when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So first of all, it can be easily seen that we can separate the variables, right? Separate the variables and then take the integral. Now see, integral of this will be log mod of x plus 1 plus c. For this, write down this e raised to the power minus y as 1 upon e raised to the power y, and then take LCM. So you will get 2 minus e raised to the power y, and in the numerator you will get e raised to the power y into dy. Now for this integral, let 2 minus e raised to the power y as equal to t. Derivate both the sides. Derivative of 2 is 0 and derivative of this will be minus e raised to the power y into dy equal to dt. Now see, this integral will change into, in place of e raised to the power y into dy, minus dt will come, and in place of this denominator t will come. Right hand side as it is. Now integral of 1 by t is log mod t, and in place of t this will come. Also take log of this on this side equal to c. Now get the value of c as when x is equal to 0. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. So you will get minus log 1 minus log 1 equal to c. And value of log 1 is 0, so c will also be 0. So you will get log mod of 2 minus e raised to the power y plus log mod of x plus 1 equal to 0. Here it is minus. If I multiply both the sides by minus 1, so you will get plus 1. Right? Therefore, in place of this minus, I have written plus plus. Now log m plus log n is log m into n. So log m into n is equal to 0. This will be the answer. Now question number 15th is the population of a village increases continuously at the rate proportional to the number of its inhabitants present at any time. So first of all, let P be the population of village. Now the change in the population with respect to time is proportional to the population present at any time. So dp by dt will be equal to lambda times p. From here, calculate the value of p. Take this p on this side and dt on this side. Now integrate both the sides. So you will get log p is equal to lambda t plus c. Now, if the population of the village was 20,000 in 1999, let us consider that as the starting, that when time is 0, population is 20,000. Now in the year 2004, so from the year 1999 to 2004, it is actually 5 years now from 1999 to 2004. So let when t is 5, p is given as 25,000. They are asking what will be the population of the village in 2009. So from 1999, if we have to go to 2009, so it will be 10 years. So we have to calculate the value of p when t is equal to 10. First of all, we will use these two additional information to get the value of lambda and c. So first use this log of 20,000 equal to, when you will put t equal to 0 here, this will become 0 plus c, which is c. This is the value of c now. Use this now, log 25,000 equal to, in place of t 5 lambda plus c. c is this. So you will get the value of lambda as 1 by 5 log 5 by 4. Now when t is equal to 10, log p will be lambda into t. t is 10 plus c. Solve this, it will be log 25 by 16 plus log 20,000. Then it will be log this into 20,000, which will give you log 31,250. And when log m is equal to log n, m is equal to n. Therefore, p will be 31,250. Your homework is you have to prepare for the test. Okay. Thank you.